Hey guys, this is the creator of the Cultured Cuisines channel. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I created this channel as my school project, but also because I was really inspired by podcasts like Trash Taste. Shout out to Connor, Garnt, and Joey. I do want to say that this is my first podcast, so it was kind of a wild one. We kept jumping from one topic to another, and I know that I still have a lot of things to improve on. But no more delay. I hope you guys will really enjoy this episode.
Just tell me when to stop
I
speaking.
started recording. Okay. Hello guys, welcome to Cultured Cuisines. Today I have my friend here, Cassius, who's currently living in the Netherlands and is from Malaysia. So introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Cash. I guess, like you said, I'm from Malaysia, but I live in the Netherlands. I'm 17 years old, and I like playing football.
Yeah. Well, what a crazy introduction. Alright, so like for the audience, can I get to know your favorite food?
My favorite food would be sushi, but if we're going back to my favorite national food, would be nasi lemak.
Alright, bro. Like why sushi? I know it's pretty good, but like I mean I'd eat it myself. Don't get me wrong, but like why sushi though?
I mean, since I was little, my parents would take me to a sushi restaurant in Malaysia called Sushi King. It's one of the most popular sushi places you could go
Bro, thanks
in
for reminding
Malaysia.
me of my childhood, bro. Damn, bro. This, shit, this is
And so
crazy.
my parents would bring me there quite a lot, and I just really really liked sushi.
What do you always order?
I would always order I So my favorite type of sushi dishes or sushi dish would be the makis, but if I had a close second, it would be the nigiri.
Nah, me personally, I go for tuna mayo. It's cheap and it's worth it. Anyway,
I really like
so
that. I really like that one.
I sushi is understandable, but why nasi lemak? Can I get to know a little bit more?
Obviously, I'm quite patriotic, and I really love my country. And nasi lemak is the symbol of all Malay cuisines. You have you have other things as well, like for example nasi lemak, nasi goreng. You have Maggi goreng, all those type of things. But nasi lemak is a food which reminds you of like home and your hometown and spending time with your family.
Just for the audience, can you describe your average nasi lemak? Like, if you were to order it from your local garai, what would you have?
So if I went to a local garai, and I ordered nasi lemak, it would be typically rice cooked in coconut milk with a bit of roasted beans or roasted peanuts, a bit of fried anchovies. You'd have fresh cucumber. You'd have a special sauce called sambal. It's a mix of chilies, other spices, and you'd have the choice of putting tempeh,
Mm-hmm.
which is I think it's soybeans, like fermented
Yeah.
soybeans, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
And or you can either choose a type of meat. So you get fried chicken, you can get beef, you can get lamb. Basically, you can customize your nasi lemak to how you like, but the traditional nasi lemak would be uh, coconut rice
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
with fried anchovies, roasted peanuts, fried egg, sunny side fried egg, and the sambal and the cucumbers. That would be like the
I
traditional nasi
Pretty good
lemak in
order,
Malaysia.
pretty based order in my opinion. Me personally, I take everything and add like a shit ton of beef on it. So like me personally, I prefer
If
beef
you were
over
to
chicken.
choose,
Yeah.
if you were to choose a different type of Malaysian dish, what would it be?
Char kway teow all the way, bro.
I really like that as well. It's like the food you eat when
Yeah,
you're hungry at night.
exactly. Char kway teow is just like the universal dish. Anyways, on to our next topic. So like you're nationally you're Malaysian, but since I know you moved to the Netherlands, can you explain what it's like living in the Netherlands, especially since like in the Netherlands is there's not really like Malaysian food is not really that common, and I don't think Japanese food is that common as well.
You're correct. There's not a lot of Malaysian cuisines or any sushi restaurants. There is some sushi restaurants, but obviously they're not halal because they use rice wine
Mm-hmm.
vinegar, which wines we're not allowed to consume
Yeah,
alcohol.
yeah, yeah. Understandable,
I would say
understandable.
there is some Indonesian food, like Indonesian restaurants
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
around here, which they have a mix of Malaysian and Indonesian food, which I am happily to eat every day
Mm-hmm.
because they're always so good. And how we live in the Netherlands is
Yeah.
surprisingly quite safe. There's not a lot of, well, different places. You have to be in
Mm-hmm.
a specific part of the Netherlands to have crime, but there's not a lot of crime that where I live, which is near Den Haag
Uh-huh.
or The
Right.
Hague. It's quite safe. I see like a lot of children going out on their own outside playing, and the ages can go between 6 all the way up to 16, 17 years old. They usually
Mm-hmm.
go out by themselves and play during the day. And if you're a bit older, then you'd see a lot more teenagers during the night.
Right. So from the way you described it, it just sounds like a lot like Germany. Well, maybe there are a few discrepancies, but aside from that, not so much. So I know like there's a popular trend, I'd say, that like people eat Hagenslag every day. Is that actually true, or like is this like a myth? Can you explain it a little bit?
It's a this popular thing in the Netherlands, yes, but not a lot of surprisingly not a lot of Dutch people enjoy it because when you think about it, it's just toast with butter and chocolate sprinkles, and not it's you can eat it as a snack, but I'd say if it you want to eat it during breakfast, it's not a good way to start your day.
Mm-hmm.
They're reasonably cheap. That's why a lot of people buy it. They're I guess you could say they're like tiny milk chocolate like candy. They're like it's just milk chocolate sprinkles. Yeah, so they don't really. It's like a neutral feeling. Some people like some people hate it, some people like it, others just don't really care about it.
Honestly, sounds like a pretty good snack. I mean, like I think this like trend was kind of memed on by Cook. Pretty sure you know him as well. But like I mean, Hagenslag seems pretty good in my opinion. I mean, I have a sweet tooth. That's the thing. So
I
on.
I play a
Mm-hmm.
lot of football, which
Ah,
requires me
yeah.
running and eating a lot because I also go to the gym and I want to
Mm-hmm.
keep healthy. So eating a lot of sweets is not really my kind of thing. But sometimes when I'm having a cheat meal or
Yeah.
when I'm just feeling a bit hungry or like a bit when I'm craving a snack, I'd say hagenslag on a piece of toast
Oh, that's how
and
you pronounce it.
butter.
I've
That's a like Dutch way of pronouncing it.
I've been butchering it this whole time. My bad. Alright, on to the hard hitting question, bro. What is your opinion on the war in Gaza, bro?
That is a hard hitting question right there. I'd say my I stand with Palestine and its people because obviously
Understandable.
I'm a Muslim. I respect my Muslim brothers out there. I pray to all those families who lost their loved ones. I also find it unfair how they have a scapegoat to blame their actions upon. For example, there's a lot of cases where the Israeli Israeli military
Yeah.
blowing up a lot of hospitals, which hold lots of babies, sick people, old people, and other just people there.
Alright.
And when the press asks them about it, they blame it on Hamas, saying they're in there and they want to get rid of them, and it's just an excuse. It's just basically they're using Hamas as an excuse for their actions. As
Alright.
well,
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Like what they're doing is not pretty cool, and they have
there
no,
was
yeah, since they have like no
there
food
was
and all, it's
a
kind of sad. Anyways, on the topic of
yeah,
food,
that's true.
would you prefer Dutch food or Malaysian food?
So it went from Gaza
Yeah, I
to
know. This podcast is a little bit weird. It goes 360 everywhere, 180 everywhere, all at once. Okay.
I'd
There's
say
yeah. So please explain.
I would say Malaysian food because people here they have a different type of feeling to their food when they say so. For example, I went to a shop recently and I went to go buy food, and you had an option to pick extra spicy, and I love spice,
Mm-hmm.
so I picked the extra spicy option.
Yeah.
And when I got my food, sat down and ate it, it wasn't spicy at all. And this, I found out when I first came here that their spice is different to Malaysian or like Asian spice, which their extra spicy is not that like you cannot taste
Yeah,
like
it's.
spiciness in it.
I don't think it's just
That's
Netherlands,
why
bro. Like that type of thing, like spice and all. That's just a white people type of thing. Like
it's just a
I
white
can't get
people
no
thing.
spicy here in Germany too. So I really understand you on that one. Anyways, on to the next really hard question. If you could eat anything, what would you eat?
Oh, this is a really hard question. Are you asking if I had to choose one food to eat for the rest of my life, or is it if I
Anything.
if I had to, anything? I'll definitely want to try tacos
Anything else?
because um,
Nafis, you're supposed to say
if it
the
was
really bizarre
halal,
thing.
I like
You're supposed to say the really bizarre
I,
thing.
I like I like to try human meat
Okay,
or
bro.
maybe
Um. Uh. The.
or maybe bullets,
Um.
from a gun.
This is what I meant by anything. Yeah, I think the podcast can stop.